See, I like the breakout, the big breakout over the 50. Now we wait for the pull back into it and a green dot. Okay, you want these big moves up because when they go up, they come back down, and then that's when we strike. Okay, I showed you guys that at the beginning of the video. Okay, and I'll show you a few more examples here once we get to our list. Here's AKT. I got stopped out on this one. So my stop loss was at $4. I bought it around $4.70. So I lost a little bit. I think I lost like $500 on the trade. Okay, but my stop loss was at 4. So it had this big pump up. It did have a green dot, but it didn't close. Okay, and now it got the reversal candle there. That's probably because the market sold off. It probably wanted to go. It's just the market sold off and it went with it. So waiting on the green dot on that one again. Here's math, red dot. Okay, red dot on math. I'd be taking profits here because that's probably going to come back down to our 50. Again, hopefully you were taking profits somewhere in this area. I think Tim Tebow called this one out right here in April. And that thing absolutely ripped from what? 20 cents up to 80. So I'd be taking profits on math this week. Okay, get your profits right now. CBX, no green dot yet. No green dot on that. ATZ, this one looks decent. Looks like it's on, not even on the NASDAQ though. So what I do on this one is set a stop loss at 32. Okay, that's a doji candle. That's a reversal candle. Okay, nice green candle right there. Okay, that if this level holds, 32 holds, you should see the green dot next week if this move continues. So if you want to play it, set a stop loss at 32.50. Okay, that's a little bit below our 32.70 level there. Okay, oh, that's a nice doji candle right there on that pharmaceutical company. Okay, I'd set a stop loss at 7.70 if you're playing this one. Actually, call it 7. Stop loss on this is 7. Okay, stochastics on the floor. This one actually looks decent. Looks like a pharmaceutical company. I'm going to add that one into the looking to buy list as well. And we'll go ahead and set a alert on that one for you guys as well. And that will be called out as well. So when the green dot comes, that will be the absolute certainty, just like it was over here. Look at this. Green dot came in November at $5, went all the way up to 15. That's a 300% trade. You put in 10 grand right here, you make $30,000 if you're selling the top. Okay, that's a big move. So it's setting up again here. Very, very nice. Good call out on our XRX, whoever called that out. BLZ, no green dot or doji. SYSU, again, falling knife, not looking at it. Okay, we need the green dot or a doji candle. INJ, still a falling knife. We need the green dot or the doji candle. HNT looks good. That one's on the looking to buy list. We'll get to that one here in just a second. And SNEK, no green dot. Kind of got some dojis going on here. I don't know what this thing is. Someone said this was on the Cardano chain. I just make sure it holds this support level right here. Make sure it doesn't break down below this candle right here. ACX, stochastics on the floor there. Again, just wait for the green dot confirmation. This thing could come all the way back down into 15 cents if it wanted to. That would be a good place to buy. Winner, WINR. Don't know what this one is, and it's not on Coinbase, but if you're playing this one, that's a nice green candle this week. Set a stop loss at 0.045 on WINR. Okay, that doesn't look bad. You could take that trade. Okay, you got about a 10% stop loss. Okay, 0.045. Here's INX. What is this? INDEX. INDEX 350 is going to be the stop on this one. No green dot yet, though, but this looks good. It's in a nice trend. Okay, this looks like a new altcoin that somebody just called out for us, so let's go ahead and add the alert on that. Okay, boom. That one's in our altcoin watch list as well. And I've already scanned through our watch list, guys, so I already consolidated all the good names this week into the purple list. I did that to cut down on time because these episodes have literally been going for 2 hours, and I'm trying to cut that like in half. Here's CTSI again, no green dot yet. So these will be the names we're looking to buy this week. Okay, these are the outside of your guys' requests that I just went over. These are the big hitters and the names that I have in my portfolio. So we got the looking to buy list and we got the portfolio. I also have the indices that I want to go over. So this is the DJI. Okay, the DJI is going to be the Dow Jones Industrials. This is like big stocks. Okay, so this one still has a ways to go off of its 50. You can see it likes to pull back into the 50. It likes to pull back into the 50. Okay, it likes to pull back into the 50. So with that being said, we can come all the way down to 36. So we need a green dot on DJI. That will confirm that stocks are going higher, but right now, it's not looking that way. Okay, everything's still a falling knife. We'll see what Powell says today. Okay, here's the VVX. That one's just the volatility index. We got IWM putting in a doji candle here. So this one actually doesn't look too bad. This is a small cap ETF. So again, just wait on the confirmation of the green dot, but that one could bounce right there around 190. Stocks are holding up a lot better than crypto right now, and we are to the bottom of the wave here, okay, on the stochastic. So with that being said, I mean, a lot of crazy stuff could happen right now, okay? With stocks, I'm using a stop loss at like 494 on the SPY. Okay, we're down a little bit today, but I think the move is getting close to the bottom here. We're still in a massive bull run here, right? We're not below the 50-week. We're above it. So we're bullish overall on the overall direction. We've just ran really hot, folks. I've been saying this for months, okay? Months. We've ran really hot. So if you're playing the SPY or stocks, make sure it holds 494. Okay, 494. We're looking for names with green dots. And the QQQ, same thing. We could expect to pull back down to like 394 on the QQQs. And that is the stocks. And we'll see where Bitcoin stops. I don't know where it's going to stop. I can't tell you guys. What I can tell you guys on Bitcoin is it will stop. The dip will be over when we get the green dot, just like it was there and just like it was there. Okay, we want this consolidation. We want to calm down. Okay, right now we got big candles. This thing could wick all the way down to 45 overnight if it wanted to. Okay, so wait on the confirmation, folks. And these are the names that have actually popped off. So these are the looking to buy names. These are all names that got signals this week. So here's Snap. This thing came last week. Okay, this thing came last week before its earnings at about 10.50. Okay, thing's sitting at 15. That's a 50% move. So when you get a green dot and a big move like this, what I encourage you guys to do is get on the hourly and wait for a big dip. Wait for a dip on the wave down here. Okay, you want to wait for a big dip on the wave to add to it. Okay, this thing's just in a parabolic breakthrough, right? We're going to look to sell Snap. Okay, hopefully you got in when the green dot gave you the signal, because it literally gave us a signal like $10 or something like that. It came in the Discord. It was called out right over here at like $10. Okay, and that was before earnings, and then it just absolutely ripped. So we're looking to sell Snap when it gets back up here at 100. Okay, back up there at 100. Okay, so the dot is still green, so the direction is still up, right? And we're looking to sell when we hit that white dotted line up there. Okay, still a holder of Snap. We got Twilio going off on overkill alerts this week. Okay, Twilio is a what is it? A social? It's not a. It's a marketing company. Okay, if you want to play this green dot on Twilio, set a stop loss at 55. But that thing has a range, you know, back to 70, 78 or so. That looks really good. I'd be a buyer of Twilio this week with a stop loss at 55. Here's Net putting in a doji here. And some of these companies might have earnings too. So keep in mind that earnings can cause a stock to go way up or way down. So if you're playing the earnings, make sure you're taking half your position that you want to use before earnings and half after. Playing earnings is always a gamble unless you had a green dot coming like you did on Snap right here. Boom. And then that earnings came and it just did the rippity-dippity. But I like Net this week. I got on the looking to buy list because $80 is a good level to play here. Okay, and the stochastics down there on the floor, I'd be waiting on the green dot. So I got it in the looking to buy list because it's got a green dot. Okay, it needs a green dot. Once I get the green dot confirmation, I can take my position. Here's Riot also giving us a green dot here. So I'd use a stop loss on Riot at about, I'm just going to call it 850. 850, or it's at 9 actually. Okay, $9 is your stop on Riot. It is below the 50 week there, but we are getting the signal here on Riot. So with that being said, we got to be bullish, but we got to set a stop loss at 885. 885 has to be your stop loss. I showed you guys how to set a stop loss at the beginning of this video, and I showed you guys in last week's video. If you missed last week's video, I drop all my YouTube videos over here in the latest video tab. Okay, I try to be as educational and informative as possible. This is a really good video for you guys to watch. Okay, if you guys want to learn about stop losses and trading levels. Okay, but Riot's sitting at 982 today. I'd set the stop loss at 850. 850 on this signal right here. Here's Fubu, also another name trending way below our 50-week moving average, though it is making a higher high here. Okay, I want to point that out. A higher high is when we bounce at a level. Okay, we bounced right here at $1. It bounced all the way up to 3. And now it's getting another green dot signal right here on Fubu. So I actually like Fubu too, even though it is below our 50 weeks. So if I were to play this one on the dot, right, stochastic on the floor, kind of coming off there, 121 would be my stop loss. It has to hold 121. Therefore, okay, my risk is only going to be, God, it's going to, look at this. Okay, I can't even tell you. Okay, my risk is only 17 cents, which is probably about a 10% risk to the downside. So I'd set it at 120 120 would be my stop loss. Okay, meaning if that broke, I would sell it. Okay, and again, that's just a play on the green dot here. You got a green dot here and a green dot here. That's normally pretty good. Okay, it just has to hold 121. I'm not taking a position because it's below the 50. Now, PayPal's an interesting play here. It's got the green dot. Okay, but the stochastic's just a little high for me here. If you wanted to play this one on a momentum play, set a stop loss at 64 there. 64 is the level you want to play off the green dot. Okay, that one doesn't look bad at all. Okay, with a stop at 64. Okay, so just use a stop at 64 if you want to play this green dot. And again, sell when the stochastic gets back up here to the top, right? To the white dotted line. Okay, that's how I'd be playing that. Nice doji, boom, rip. And they already announced their earnings. So 64 looks good. I'd probably move that one up to the top with a stop loss at 64 because that is just now breaking out over that level there on PayPal. So that looks interesting. And Riot looks interesting too. Twilio is probably my number 2 so far. Here's DJI. Okay, this is Trump's media company. I think this one's just going to freaking get on a rocket ship here. Okay, new stop loss is going to be 36. Green dot did flash today. Green dot did flash over here today. And this thing is looking really interesting. 36.75 is going to be my stop loss on that one. Okay, but the green dot did literally come and it went. But this is very, very strong price action. It came and then it dropped like 8% or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, it's still just moving. I mean, this one just looks like it wants to go parabolic here. So if you're playing DJI, I mean, this DJT, use a stop loss at 36. That looks good. I'd be looking to buy that one as well. Here's Alf showing a green dot this week. I don't know if this one showed up or not. Yeah, it did. This one came on the 28th there. Let me make sure that triggered. DJI, or AL. Yep. We got the trigger right there on ALEPH. Okay, it's down 13% today. Okay, so again, that had a massive dump on the hourly. Okay, but I'd be looking to buy those big dumps, right? If we got a green dot, I'm looking to buy red days, folks. And this is bouncing very nicely off of the 50. I'm just not really comfortable right now buying crypto with Bitcoin looking like this. Okay, because this thing could literally just get crushed, and there could be tons of people just wiped out completely. Because this looks really awful, to be honest with you guys. Really, really awful. But we'll see what Daddy Pal has to say, right? We'll see what he has to say, and if he comes in here and saves the market. The best thing we could do on crypto right now to add to our positions that we hold is just wait on the green dot confirmation. We got Neo. Okay, Neo's actually taken off this week too. Okay, but it is below in a downtrend. So normally these names are the ones that perform good in like bear markets, these crazy names. So the stop loss on that is 414. It's up 11% today. So I would look to buy pullbacks on the hourly chart. Okay, and I'm going to move that one up to looking to buy. I'd be looking to buy the big pullbacks on the hourly. I want to buy the big green dots on the hourly chart the week of the green dot. So I'm going to set a big green dot. Okay, and I'm just going to send this to myself because I don't call the hourly dots out over there inside the Discord. I only call the weeklies out. The reason we call the weeklies out is because the weekly chart will tell us which ways the whales are moving. Okay, this means the whales are coming in. Okay, therefore, when the whales are coming in, I want to get on the smaller term time frames and buy pullbacks. So Neo, in my opinion, can pull back to like 470. I'd look to eat it up at about 470. After that, I'd look to eat it up around this EMA right here at about 440. But I like this one this week. Yes, it's below the 50 week, but this thing could bounce. Okay, very, very hard, especially because Tesla's up big this week too. So I'm putting that one on the look at to buy list as well. Here's Rivian, another name that could perform, another car company. You got Neo and Tesla popping off. So you look at names in that sector. Rivian is also one of those. And the stop loss on that trade is going to be about 822 on Rivian. And that's got a green dot showing this week. Okay, so again, same thing. I'd be looking to buy pullbacks here on the hourly chart. Okay, of RIVN. Here's Math. This one had a red dot this week. I told you guys take your profits. Okay, that was called out over here somewhere. MATH. Maybe it wasn't called out. Okay, I don't always. I forget to set the alerts sometimes, but I'm going to give this to you guys right now. You guys will see this, but I am a profit taker of Math this week. Okay, Math is a profit taking. You got to take profits because that thing's going to come back down here. Okay, we're at too big of a premium right now. Again, when we get up to this level where we are literally 80% off of the average, we need to sell. Okay, and you're still sitting at a massive premium of like 52%. So that has a 52% drop in store for you guys if you guys aren't selling this week. Okay, so that is not on the look at the buy list. That one's going back on the altcoin watch list. Okay, here's SoFi. SoFi's just consolidating like crazy. Okay, I think they missed on their earnings, so just make sure this holds the 42. But honestly, I'm a seller of this name this week. If it breaks 640, I'd sell it. Okay, set a stop loss at 640. Here's a Sound. I like this one. Here's a doji candle on SOUN. This is an AI company. So what you want to do is set a stop loss. I'm going to put the stop loss at 350 on this. Okay, but this one's looking really good. Okay, I think a green dot could come next week, but these doji candles I like to enter on. So as long as that holds this week, I like it. If I can get it back down near 350, I'd really like it even more. So again, I'd be looking to buy, right? This one already got the big green dot signal today. So your new stop loss could actually be right there at 411 if you're playing SOUN. This one actually looks really good. 411 is your stop loss on SOUN if you're playing the doji candle. PLTR also setting up with a doji here too. Okay, also setting up with the doji here too. It needs to hold. I don't know. No green dot yet. What has it got? Earnings this week? Yeah, I just don't know. I'm not ready to pull the trigger. It's got earnings. I want to see what it does on earnings. I don't see a green dot on the chart. I just see a doji candle. So I'm gonna hold off on that one. I'm gonna put that one back on the red list. CVE also showing up a red dot. This is also a name that's gonna get called out. This is a newer one. So again, Jim Cramer and the boys are telling you guys to buy energy, but energy stocks are literally about to pull back really hard. Right? This thing has already ran. It's already had its move. You shouldn't be buying up here. Right? You should be buying down here. Right, when the wave's down here on the green dots. Red dot does not mean buy, that means jump ship. I'd take profits on CVE this week. That one's going in the red list. Here's BTBT. Okay, BTBT, 170 is the level you want to watch there. 170 is the level you want to watch on BTBT. Okay, that's the level we're watching. I think this one was actually called out, but it's a false signal. False signal. Okay, it needs to hold 177 if you're playing that green dot. I don't like it. It's below the 50. Not my favorite. Here's ETH. ETH's on the list because the stochastic's on the floor, and I wanted to talk about it. Okay, again, I'm looking for 2,300 to 2,500 ETH if that thing comes down. Okay, that's what I'd be looking for. That's the price I'd be looking for. So, not looking to buy it this week, waiting for a green dot. Here's HNT with the reversal candle here. It is getting kind of smacked, though. Again, crypto could be dangerous right now, folks. Like, I'm not trying to spread FUD or anything like that, but Bitcoin is in free fall. It is in free fall at the moment. And depending on what Jerome Powell comes in and says, it is going to affect the market. I think he could crash it down to 45 or so, and then that's when the buyers are going to step in. So if you're playing HNT here off that green candle, use a stop loss at the bottom of it at 470. It needs to hold 479 there. Okay, that's the low of today. Okay, so make sure we get a green candle tomorrow if you're holding this one, because that could definitely reverse back down. I just set it right there at the bottom of that candle. If you want to be a little less conservative, set it right there at about $4. Just call it $4. Use a stop loss at $4. It's sitting at $4.94. You're risking $1. Okay, this thing can go all the way back to 11, which is 100% gain. I'm going to keep it on this list, and I'm going to look for a green dot. That green dot will be called out in the next video. Here's CureLeaf. I've been telling you guys the next sector up, I believe, is going to be cannabis and CureLeaf. That one's down 8% today, but look at this green dot. Bang! Big old candle here. You guys think I'm worried about this? Absolutely not. As long as the green dot stays on the chart, I'm not worried at all, folks. I think cannabis is literally the next move up. That's why I'm playing MSOS. It's down 13% today, but it was up 25% yesterday. So up 25% and a pullback of 13%. You guys were asking me when you should buy MSOS off this green dot. You should buy it right now if you want to take a position, and then set a stop loss at 834. As long as 834 holds, look, that's right where our EMA is. Okay, right where we're looking. 832 is the level you want to watch. Okay, that is the level we're looking for. Okay, that's the stop loss level. That's where the green dot is coming in on. That's where the smart money's coming in. That's a massive candle, folks. This thing's gonna bounce hard. Okay, and it's down 13% today. So you guys were excited to buy it yesterday at up 25%, and now nobody's talking about it because it's down 13%. That is the psychology of the market, folks. They want you to buy up here. They want you buying up here, and they want you selling down here. Okay, if you were excited to buy it yesterday up 15%, you should be double excited to buy it right here at 13%, folks. You should be really excited to buy it at 13%. And again, the stop loss on the trade is 830. 830 is the stop loss. Okay, because that is where we're getting the green candle, and that is the bottom of the candle. Okay, it's that easy, folks. It's that easy, right? We talked about Fubu, we talked about Rivian, we talked about. I like Rivian here. I know it's gotten absolutely killed here. I want to see what the market cap of this is now. RIVN. RIVN. Rivian Automotive Incorporated. Amazon is a partner with these guys. I know that much. It's 100 and holy shit. MX? That's not USD, is it? RIVN. Common stock. That can't be 100. Oh yeah, okay, that's a lot. That's USD. I don't know what currency is MXN, but $8 billion company right now, right? Yeah, $8 billion company on Rivian. So $8 is my stop loss on Rivian. That's a riskier play, but if this bounces, right, if it goes all the way back to the 50, just like it tapped right there and right there, I mean, you're talking about a freaking 86% move there on that. So I'm going to be a buyer of this week. What is it? Down, it's up 2% today. Interesting, dude. So I'm going to be watching Rivian this week as well. But that one, again, green dot showing with a doji candle. Okay, with a doji candle. SOUN, talked about this. I'm looking to buy that one this week. ALF, again, green dot. But again, I'd be careful on crypto here. I'm looking more to stocks right now than anything until we get those green dots from Bitcoin. NEO also looks good. I want to buy a pullback on that. Snap, another one. If you get a red day on these names, like I'd be buying. Like today, all these red names, I'd be buying MSOS if I had some money on the sidelines right now. MSOS would be the play. Okay, that's what I would be looking to invest my money in because again, it was up 25% yesterday. We got a green dot, okay, and it's down 13%. So if I'm buying names, I want to buy right on pullbacks. If a name goes down 5% in a single day, that's normally a good day to buy. Okay, that's normally a really good day to buy. So with that being said, folks, that's the list for the week. I think we went. Oh, we got a few more here. HNST, again, I talked about this one at the beginning. We're sitting right there on the 50-week, our mean, our average price. We're just missing the green dot. Okay, CENX, again, that was a sell with the red dot. PRO had the sell. You need to sell PRO if you're in it. You need to sell it right now or you're going to get killed. Fort, okay, that had the green dot, but again, the market sold off. So I'm watching 18 cents on this. The dot is still green, but again, if Bitcoin folds and goes down to 45, all these names are going to come down. Like they're going to come down really hard. Okay, so you got a green dot on this still. So go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the. I'll keep it in here. I mean, it still has a green dot, but again, it's just choppy as hell right now, guys. I don't like trading chop. I like it when it's really clear. GRT I really like. I don't think we're going to break below 19 cents on GRT, but again, I want to wait for confirmation on that. AMP, also waiting on the green dot on that one. I'd be taking profits a little bit off today, maybe up 4% here. If you want to play it, okay, use a stop loss. I'd put it at 0.05. And RX. Okay, this actually looks good. I don't know who called this out, but I set the alert for the green dot. When we get that green dot like we did over here, that'll be our level to attack. So all of these should have green dots. DJT had the green dot today. I don't know why it went away. It's up. It's down 8%. That's why. Green dot, okay. Net, again, doesn't have the green dot. So I'll move that down and wait for the green dot. Fubu has a green dot. Snap still has a green dot. Riot has a green dot. Twilio has a green dot. And PayPal has a green dot. Okay, and then here's my portfolio at the moment. So I'll tell you guys what I'm looking to do on this and NEO and Rivian. So I'm holding MSOS because again, it has that green dot. Yes, it's down 12% today. Someone told me in the Discord that they hope I took profits. No, I'm not taking profits till this stochastic RSI, this light blue line gets back up here to the white dotted line, or we break down below my stop loss level, which is at $8, right? $8.32. Okay, Jasmine coming down here. Okay, I might sell my Jasmine today, actually, because we still got a lot of room to go. Okay. VeChain, I like this one where it's at. I'm probably just going to hold my position. I might reduce it a little bit just to manage a little bit of risk. I got that stop loss set on Link at about $11. ALCEX now breaking down below that 50. I got a stop loss on that one at 2050. If 2050 breaks, that's the level right here. We're gonna lose it. Okay, we're gonna lose it, and it's gonna come back down. So that's my stop on that. MLN, this one's actually holding up really good. This one's not really breaking, but I got a stop loss on that one set it. That level's going to be around right at the bottom of these candles, 1850. I'm going to set a stop at 1850 on that one. And then ICP, my stop loss is going to be 10. Okay, again, waiting for the green dot confirmation. You got Tesla. I'm in on Tesla. I actually took a trade on Tesla today. You guys can see my trades over here. But I took a trade on Tesla today. I bought it at about 181. Sitting at about 180 right now. But this is a major green dot. And I saw in the morning, right, it was very oversold right here. Very oversold in the morning. So I was buying there. If it comes back down to 169, I'm going to go ahead and buy it again. But I think this trend is starting to go up. I was looking at the monthly chart too. Okay, the monthly chart looks really good. Look, Tesla's back down here on the monthly. So, I mean, the macro support's way down there at 167. But if you guys want to play this Tesla trade with me, okay, again, not a financial advisor at all, but I'm using this level right here at 166 as a stop loss. So if it comes back down, I'm just going to be looking to add to the position. And then XLM, obviously, down here on the floor, just waiting on the green dot. I don't think this one's going to break 9 cents. And HBAR also red dot there on HBAR. Okay, so I'm still bullish on HBAR. Okay, above, I told you guys that green dot came at this level here. I said I was going to use 8 cents as my stop loss. Okay, about 7.5 is actually probably the true stop loss. Daily's just getting racked here. Okay, I think we're going to turn around here eventually. Okay, still above, right? If we're above the 50-week, we're still in a bull market. Okay, that tells us we're in a bull market. When we're not below it, okay, we're not trading in a bear market, we're trading in a bull market. So this thing has a range all the way down here to about 7 cents. So that red dot is a little concerning here because, again, we were trying to break out, but these markets just sold right off. So with that being said, my stop loss on this is around 7 cents. Okay, and I think I'm in at like 12. I could average down again if I want to, but we'll see what it brings. So ALCX, I'm going to set a stop loss on this one at 2050. I'm going to do that right now, live here. ALCX is going to be the name. This one's in my portfolio. ALCX. And we'll go ahead and do this again. So I'm going to go to sell stop limit, meaning if it breaks down below this level, okay, I think the sellers are going to step in and sell it off. Okay, yes, it is down here on the stochastic, but it should not break. If I'm right and the direction is going up next, it should not break 2050, 2080, 89 or something like that. Okay, that's an ugly gap down though. Holy shit. Okay, we could be in trouble here on crypto a little bit, folks. Okay, that's a big gap down. Big old gap down. Holy smokes. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking for 45 to 50K Bitcoin, and if that happens, I think all these coins are going to follow suit. So I got some work to do on my portfolio this week. I took some positions a few weeks ago thinking we were going to hold this 59K level. I didn't wait on the green dot confirmation, and guess what? I'm paying for it. So that's what happens. That's why we wait for confirmation. So I'm gonna look at my portfolio here and just see what I want to do. Okay, I do believe some of these names are still in a very, very, very bullish trend above the 50. Like for example, ICP. I don't want to sell my ICP because we're still way above that 50. Right? I want to set my stop loss on this one at like 9. So I'll put my stop loss at 9 on ICP. I told you guys 165 is my stop loss on Tesla. That's just where we bounced right here. So if the bulls are in control, they should not let it lose this level. Okay, and if they're not in control, then obviously it will break down below that, and I'll cut my losses. And then Link, I got that stop loss set at 11. Jasmine, I think I want to sell and maybe buy back in down here at 1. But I want to raise some cash to buy names that actually have green dots, right? I want to be putting my money where the green dots are coming in, right? Tesla is one of those names. MSOS, I could buy the dip again on MSOS today if I wanted to. Okay, so I think I want to raise some cash here. So I'll let you guys know what I'm going to do here over in the Discord. I'll let you know what goes on. But that was the analysis for today. Again, guys, the best thing you can do is wait on confirmation. If you're trading crypto, I'd really highly recommend waiting for the green dot to come here on BTC. I think we could be getting close. We'll see what Daddy Powell says, Jerome Powell says on his meeting today. That's at 2 p.m. This video is being recorded at 1:38. So that's in about 20 minutes. So I want to be I'm going to be tuning into that just to see what he says and see how the market reacts, because he could literally come in and cut rates and we could go up 10%. I mean, that's kind of how the markets move. I really think it's interesting that these drops are coming when he's speaking. So it's definitely going to be a big event. You guys tune in for that, and I'll be in the Discord if you guys need me. Shoot me an email if you guys need any support. Again, all the links to everything you need are over here. I'll put the link to the Discord down in the description and pin it in the comments below. God bless y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.